Hello everybody and welcome to another painting tutorial. This is gonna be Bifur the Dwarf. This is my least favorite dwarf. I painted him this way. It's not as it should be if you want to paint him as in the movies. One of the biggest change that I've done is his hair. I've actually made a gray look hair, while his hair is actually black. So if you want to do just as the movie, change the gray to black. That's just the only step that you can change if you want to. But we've talked about that, so now let's get started, guys. I will put all of the paint down in the description so you can check them out. But let's get started here. The first color that I used was Rakarth Flesh to actually base color the entire model, just to give it a much more better stick more to the model. It will help later on when you're painting when you're using other paint. The step will help you. For the next step, I painted his skin areas, such as his hands and face. I am very happy with the face in this character, actually. I started with Bugman's glow, and then I used some Cadian Fleshtone and some Kislev Flesh. I did. So yeah, there are 3 paints to use. After that, I painted his hair and his beard with Rakarth Flesh again. If you want to paint him like in the book, in the movies, you want to get rid of this paint and use black instead. So if you want to do that, change this to black. So, but I am doing it this way. Now for his coat and clothing, I used 2 colors. Mournfang Brown and Steel Drab, and I'm going to show you what I painted with what. So yeah, let's see if I can get a good picture here. So yeah, as you can see here, the more darker brown is Mournfang Brown. So all the small details on his clothes is actually painted with that paint, such as his arms is also painted with Mournfang Brown. If you look at his front, his belt is also painted with that, and the little brown part of his sword is also painted with that. The rest of the model is basically painted with Steel Drab, as you can see. All his coat is painted with that color. Also, his boots. So, in order for you to do this, you will need to have a fine detail brush. If you don't have that, it's not gonna look good. You won't be able to do these small details on the character. Just as you know, guys. For the next step, I painted his weapon. His entire weapon with Chainmail. It's a pretty fast step, not hard to do, and I think it turned out pretty good. And then I used some Agrax Earthshade to shade color the entire model. I added some extra on his hair and beard to basically shade it down to a more gray color. So yeah. Pretty easy step. And for the base, I did the old ordinary. First painted it with some Dryad Bark, the entire base, and when that was dry, I painted. I dried brush the entire base with some Stormvermin Fur, and then I dried brush it again with some Rakarth Flesh. Only paint the very top of the stones. So I hope that you liked this video. Don't forget to show some love as you always do, guys. I really appreciate it. And by the way, I have a friend here on YouTube, and he's doing some pretty good game playthroughs. Right now he's doing a playthrough of the Serious Sam series, so I think that he's a very good gamer and YouTuber, so please check him out if you have time over. Thank you once again, guys, and I see you in the next video. Peace out.